So I'm just going to start off by saying I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike or just sued because this movie is made by a studio that isn't that big and they might be offended by what I say. So let me just say I'm going to use fair use as correctly as I can. Realistically, only you guys will see this, the subs. Shout out to you guys. I love you. But yeah, just spare me, please, movie studio. Just take the money. You'll make a good dollar maybe. I don't even remember where I found this movie. It has like 1,000 views on YouTube. The reason I didn't do this movie when I started was, okay, well maybe this movie is some low budget production. I don't want to go after someone who's trying to like live their dreams or whatever. But then yes, this movie cost the same amount as Rocky did if you account for inflation. That movie was written and starring a homeless guy who was best known for a softcore porn film, while simultaneously being one of the greatest movies of all time. And then there's this. So this movie stars this kid named Charlie, and I think he's supposed to be a small child because he looks at least 14 and he's still playing with like toys, pirate wooden swords, and he's in high school. Real talk though, I'd probably still be playing with toys at 20 if it was socially acceptable.
We talked about your dad coming to visit, right?
Yeah, he's bringing me an iPad. We're gonna finish our model ship together, and
Your dad's not coming.
Y'all hear that? Very sad scene, so let's just play Jingle Bells in the background.
what are you saying?
When your dad left you with me after your mom died, I'm not gonna be able to take care of you anymore.
So yeah, I think you get it. Charlie's dad's restaurant in Hollywood is failing, and so Charlie has to move back to LA with his dad because his aunt can't take care of him anymore. And also, you probably shouldn't wear this paraphernalia in LA. He removes the Bloods bandana and now lives in LA with his dad and stepmom. So yes, I'm gonna compare this to Rocky again. I've had less excuses to praise Rocky before, okay? But anyway, in Rocky was struggling, just like Charlie's dad is, but it doesn't fucking look like it. Rocky's apartment has vinyls, a goldfish, it's small, it's dirty, it's shitty. Charlie's dad has a trophy wife, trophy dog, these big ass tree plant things. Like, where's the struggling visibly? To top it all off, this is in LA, so this apartment probably costs like $500,000 or more. I know, people who have money can struggle, but this scene would have been so much more powerful if the apartment was crappy. Plus, you could have spent less money too, so I don't see the downside to that. Okay, I'm done being Ralph the movie maker. Let's go back to making fun of the way they speak.
So Charlie, how was school today?
George still believed in Santa Claus, so we made fun of him.
It's not nice to make fun of other kids regardless of what they believe. It's called bullying.
But there isn't any Santa.
You can't make fun of somebody's beliefs, Charlie.
Shut up, Diane, or you're not even my real mom.
Okay, you got me there. Charlie is punished for saying that to his stepmom, and his punishment is going to help his uncle clean up his house. His uncle is a little bit special.
That is how they say hello in the Amazon jungle.
No, he doesn't end up cleaning shit, and his uncle convinces him to save his dad's restaurant. He has to get Santa to do it, which it's gonna be that kind of movie, yep. But trust me when I say it's not what you're expecting, okay?
Adventures, quests? To save Christmas or Easter or some such? Aye, many times over the years, laddie.
You don't believe in the Easter Bunny, do ya?
Believe? I've actually met the rascal.
He's seen the Easter Bunny and Santa, drives an old VW Type 2 bus, and there's clearly something wrong with him. He is obviously a hippie on shrooms. So now they're off. Somewhere.
We have a flat tire, lad.
Why? Is this like a normal thing for you? You drove like 50 feet.
Who is in there?
Pretty good gag, huh?
There's some things that just don't need to be.
I'm one of Santa's elves, see?
Yes, that's one of Santa's elves. He's about 6'5".
What's with the bathrobe, flip-flops, and shower cap?
Well, I was taking a nice long shower, see, singing some Christmas carols. Santa pops in, says, "You gotta go right now and help a lad."
I don't like this. I'm gonna skip it. He's an elf and now he's a major character in the movie. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, Charlie has to invoke the Christmas spirit in 3 people, and then Santa will fix his dad's restaurant. So where first to save Christmas? Guess, where would you go to save Christmas? Did you guess bar? No, because you're not the person that wrote this. The bartender gets offended at how the elf orders a martini and asks them to leave. Then, I don't know how, but he decides to give Charlie an errand to go give his daughter a letter, and then he'll have Christmas spirit, I guess. I wish I was making this shit up, but I'm not creative enough. Charlie even somehow convinces the bartender to come with him. This is a 4-minute scene, and they manage to get kicked out, somehow get an errand from the bartender who kicked them out, and then convince the same man that kicked them out 2 minutes ago to come with them. If that isn't good writing, I don't know what is.
Oh, that's good.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, kid. I used to be in a gang.
That's not nice.
I got caught, and they sent me to the state pen.
They sent you a pen?
No, kid. The pen. Prison. We got divorced when I was still in prison. I thought I'd still have my daughter, but she was gone too.
Fun, lighthearted kids movie. They go to his daughter's workplace and find out she's a doctor, and she's busy. However, Charlie uses the art of speechcraft to convince his way in.
Dr. Vega?
Doctor?
She's very busy. There's no personal visits during clinic hours.
But it's important.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not. My tummy hurts, and Charlotte is the only doctor that can make it better.
That was pretty good, kid.
No, it wasn't.
Hi, Charlotte.
How dare you come in here?
I just want to talk.
Get out!
Oh my god, acting. It's been so long.
You can take your son, and you can get out!
He's not my son. I just picked him up off the street.
So her father just says the worst possible things and gets kicked out, but leaves Charlie in the room for some reason. You can probably tell by my voice I'm not that good at showing emotion, but I definitely wouldn't choose the 1,000-yard stare to show sympathy. Also, if you look at Rocky... No, I'm just fucking with you.
What?
What are you eating?
It's called a glue stick or goose stick or something like that. It's got a perfect blend of electrolytes, sugars. It's for marathons and stuff like that.
Well, you haven't run a half a mile in 4 years.
But come on, I can't let my electrolytes drop.
Or what's going to happen?
What? You want to get into what's going to happen? Trust me. I let my electrolytes drop. It ain't pretty, man.
What the fuck does this have to do with the movie? Those are cops. Apparently he was on probation and he got banned from coming back to this area. He stole cars back in the day. I don't know. That's why his daughter hates him. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway.
It's always been his fault.
Not this time. I told him to come.
What?
Who wants some medicine? Who wants a Pilly Willy?
God, what's the point of living? The elf gives a trinket to the girl, and that's enough. She's like, okay, let's go. And then we go to the police station, because begging the police to get your father out usually is the best tactic. Let's keep going. So nothing works, so they have to hatch a master plan to convince the officers to let him out. Now this is a lot, okay? The elf masquerades as a pizza man. He paints his face brown, puts a red gummy bear on his forehead. Yo, I ain't even playing with this, okay? He puts a red gummy bear on his forehead and puts on an Indian accent. He walks into the cop's house, into the living room, and is... See, I can appreciate a little racist joke here and there once in a while, but this ain't it. This pizza has candy on it. Did someone make this movie to fuck with me?
Not the best pizza you've ever had. It's free.
Free?
Free. Not even 1 penny.
This is a joke, right?
Oh, no jokes here. Not even one little one.
Well, $20 is $20. This better be good.
Yeah.
They tranquilized the police officer in brown face. I don't think any movie's done this before.
I always wanted one of these when I was a kid.
We just want you to believe in Christmas.
I believe. I believe.
This man is experiencing psychosis. Don't play the fucking happy music.
I'm dropping the charges against Joe Vega. Do me a favor. Avoid the arrest and release him.
So none of that shit actually mattered. The guy who's trying to close down his dad's restaurant just gets teleported into some dungeon. Problem solved. And that's it. Christmas in Hollywood. His dad's restaurant is saved, and everything is happily ever after. The guy comes out of the dungeon. It's okay. The brown face still happened though, so I don't know what to say about that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please press like. And if you aren't subbed, sub too. I'm not forcing you, but it would be nice. But to all the subs, I just wanted to say thank you. It's almost been a year since that first movie video, and some of you have been watching me for that long, which is unbelievable to me. When I started, I was worrying about numbers and shit like that, even though I only had like 4 subscribers at the time. It's crazy having like one real human being watching your video, taking time out of their day to do that. I mean, I hope you guys are real human beings. Maybe one day I'll do a live stream or something and I can actually talk to you guys, get to know you, and you can get to know me. I hope you have a good day, and see you next video, whenever that comes out.